Well, the engines will be revving again this weekend as racing action heads back to Talladega Superspeedway. And here with us to tell us more about it is Russell Branham. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Great to be here with you.
Okay, I got to start with new features. You know, there's always something new when you come out to Talladega during race weekend. Tell us about Talladega Taxi, first of all.
It's a great new service. You know, Talladega, we have a lot of property. We have about 3,000 acres of land, and we have a lot of our free parking that's all outside the racetrack. So this is a way for people to be able to get from one place to the other. If you're over on the north side of our racetrack, it's a great way to get to the south. Just something that we want to give fans an opportunity to be able to make sure they get to where they want to go in a prompt manner.
If you ever pass by Talladega Superspeedway on the interstate, you know that you need some help getting from one point to the other. So I'm sure that's very beneficial for you guys.
Absolutely.
Of course, the party doesn't stop at Talladega, though. You've got a big one on the Boulevard Friday night and also a concert on Saturday. Tell us a little bit about those events and what folks can expect this year.
Yeah, the big one on the Boulevard started a few years ago, and it's really a fan competition type thing. It's sort of a Mardi Gras type feel where we put drivers on a stage, a rolling stage. We get them from one end of the racetrack to the other in the infield, and then they stop, and then we have fan competitions. Some of the competitions this year will be an eating contest. We're going to have something in pumpkin puree, about 1,000 gallons of pumpkin puree. So that's going to be really cool. The Zorbs, the hamster Zorbs, we're going to have human hamster Zorbs in there. We're going to do an obstacle course. So we got a lot of cool things in there, and all along the race car drivers are up above and they get to call all the action. So there's a lot of great fan interaction with the drivers as well. So everyone walks away with a smile on their face. Saturday night, Jared Neiman's going to be our concert. The great thing about our concert, the Saturday night concert, it's been a tradition for many years. You get admission to it with just a Sunday race ticket. So if you buy a ticket to the Sunday Alabama 500, you get to go to the concert for free. So a lot of things to do there. We're known as the party capital. We're very proud of that. You know, for our other fans who don't really want to party, we have other things as well. We have areas, non-alcoholic areas for fans. There's a lot to do there. We have kids ticket packages. We're actually doing some kid experiences this time as well. All you have to do is go to our website at TalladagaSuperspeedway.com. You can learn more about those opportunities. But we really want to make sure that people know that we're a racetrack that is for everybody.
Awesome. It sounds like a lot of fun. Of course, we got to get to the meat and potatoes too, and it's going to be a tense weekend for the drivers themselves.
Yeah, we have a double elimination chase weekend, and by that I mean on Sunday we've got 12 drivers who are eligible for the championship this year in the Sprint Cup Series. At the end of the race, there will only be 8. So there's going to be a lot of tension, a lot of nerves, a lot of anxiety on Sunday to try to make sure you have a good finish, where at the end of the race, you're in the top 8 in the points because 4 will go home. Saturday, the same thing in the Truck Series race with the Fred's 250. 8 drivers come into the race with a chance, only 6 will advance. So a lot of tension. On Sunday, only 2 drivers, Jimmy Johnson and Kevin Harvick, are guaranteed to move past this round of 12. So we've got 10 other drivers. They've got to perform well or they've got to win to advance. There's a couple of drivers right now who are sort of down low. Chase Elliott is one of those. He's the son of Bill Elliott, a 2-time winner at Talladega. He probably has to win in order to advance. But from 3rd on down through 11th, it's very, very extremely close. And I can tell you this, even though you may be sitting 2nd and you're feeling pretty good about yourself, ask Kyle Busch, who 2 years ago was in 2nd place in the points, had a bad finish at Talladega. He didn't make the top 8. Last year, Denny Hamlin did the same thing. He came into the race 2nd, didn't fare well. He went home also with no chance at a championship.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because, you know, this kind of ties into that. Joey Logano won the race last fall. Brad Keselowski took the checker in the spring. But what can people expect on Sunday? What is your prediction?
I don't know that you can predict. I'll say this. Brad Keselowski, he's one of those guys that has to win in order to at least to make it where he feels a lot better about himself. He thinks he has to win in order to advance. He was in the same situation 2 years ago. I think he can do it again. I wouldn't bet against him. The Penske cars have been really good. As you said, Joey Logano won a year ago for Penske. Brad won this past race. And he's won there 4 times. So if I were a betting man, I'd probably go with Keselowski.
All right. Well, we'll certainly find out. It's going to be an exciting weekend. We got to talk about those folks already heading out there, though, and those who want to go. First of all, campers are already starting to move in. How are you guys dealing with the burn ban?
Well, we've tried to get the message out to everyone. Of course, the governor issued, the same type of a ban as far as in the entire state. It's something that we don't want to do. we've never seen this before in our state. This is something that Mother Nature is throwing at us, and we're having to react to it. We want to make sure that our race is very safe for everyone involved. You know, you've got 100,000 people that come out on a race weekend on a Sunday. You want to make sure that everything is safe for those folks. And so while we didn't want to do it, we have to do it in order to make sure that everyone is safe. And it's really, the grass out there is really crispy whenever you walk on it right now. So I think when a lot of fans get there, some may be a little upset about it right now. I think when they get out there, they'll see exactly what we're faced with. And listen, we're going to have a great weekend of weather. We can't wait. It's going to be good.
So folks that want to come out or are maybe heading that way, what do they need to know? Break it down for us as far as ticket sales, where they can find out more information about specific things like the burn ban and what they need to know if they come out and camp. What would you suggest with all that?
Well, our website, we pretty much cover everything, Talladega Superspeedway.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or you can call our ticket office, 1-877-GO-TO-DEGA. That's G-O, the numeral 2, D-E-G-A. You can find out pretty much anything about what we're doing. And again, it's all about the fans. We want the fans, whenever they come, to have a great experience, and we want them to keep coming back for years to come. There's no other racing on the planet like there is at Talladega, and this weekend is going to be just fantastic.
And plenty of tickets still left, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so you'll have to check it out for sure. Russell Branham, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Absolutely, Jane.
Can't wait for this weekend. It's going to be a fun one. Stay with us. We'll be right back.